Hello, 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 and welcome to day 4 of the summer of self love. Uh, Today is kind of an interesting day as it is the 4th of July, which some people celebrate, some people don't. Me personally, I can't stand July the 4th, it has nothing to do with politics or anything else, but I just cannot stand fireworks or firecrackers of any kind. And on top of that, my neighbors are throwing some sort of party with very loud music. The only redeeming factor is that it's all old Motown classics. So, anyway, let's get into it. And maybe this is a good thing that for today's topic, we have I listen to what my body needs today. Your body is not a machine to push harder. She is a living, breathing guide, speaking to you in whispers of sensation, longing, and intuition. And so today, I invite you to sit with this gentle affirmation. I listen to what my body needs today. And one of the things I really like about this affirmation is it's the kind of the same as with the Reiki ideals, and I haven't talked about them in a while, but the Reiki ideals start out with just for today, right? Whatever I'm going to do, it's just for today. So in this present moment, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to listen to what my body needs. Earlier today, my body needed a serious nap. And I indulged my body in that nap. And I woke up feeling really, really great. So you can repeat that to yourself. I listen to what my body needs today. Okay? So we also know that each day is different. Some days your body is asking for movement, some days for stillness, and some other days for sweetness or softness or strength. Okay? When you listen to your body, you honor your body as a sacred vessel that houses your consciousness and everything that you are. You could not be here on this planet without this wonderful body that has been created for you. And even if it's a temporary vessel, it is still so important to your growth, to your spirituality, to everything that you are, to honor your body and what your body needs. Okay? So here are our reflective questions that we're going to ask, or what I like to call our questions to stir in your cauldron. Okay. What messages has my body been sending to me lately? Are you experiencing fatigue, tension, hunger, cravings? Excuse me, coughs, aches. How is your body asking to be heard? Where might she be calling for more care? So sometimes if your body's asking for more sleep, it's crying out for certain foods because they supply nutrients that your body needs. What if your body is aching in certain places? What is that saying to you about your body? Because as we know, um, according to traditional Chinese medicine, every organ in the body corresponds with an emotion. For example, the liver is anger, the lungs are sorrow. So it really depends on what part of your body and where are you feeling these stirrings of pain or anxiety or other emotions, and that will give you a clue as to what is going on emotionally, psychologically, mentally, or even spiritually, because all layers of our energy body work together. Okay. Um, so where's my second question? Okay, so when was the last time I truly honored what my body needed? And you may be able to say, hey, I do this all the time. I give my body what it needs all the time. But you may not be able to say that. And if you did honor what your body was calling for, how did that make you feel? Okay? Reflect on a moment when you responded with kindness to your body's requests. Because sometimes we do feel as if, hey, we're giving this body, and if you get to a certain age, maybe some parts of your body don't function as well as they used to, and we can blame our physicality, our physical body, for these things when A lot of times, what your body is doing is sending you signals and clues as to what you should be working on to make every layer of your energy body feel very supported. Okay. Um, what shifted for you emotionally, physically, or spiritually when you listen to what your body needed? Okay. What is one thing my body is asking for today? And how can I offer it with love? Right? Not with regret or with impatience, but how can you answer your body's callings with love? Okay? Whether it's rest, whether it's movement, whether it's water, whether it's touch, whether it's breath, let today be the day you listen and respond to your body's needs. And here's our closing blessing. May you remember your body's wisdom is ancient, your body's needs are holy. Listening is the first act of healing. So listen to your body today. And if you're ready to deepen your connection with your body's wisdom, please download my Summer of Self Care Challenge, which is kind of the corollary to what work we're doing with self love. Okay. Let me see if I'm going to put the link to that into the chat. Hang on. Where's our chat button right now? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it up on the screen. So if you can click on that, if you can work with that, we'll leave that up there for now. Okay. And so getting into our self care practice for today, and it is a corollary of what we've been talking about, or listening to our bodies, is, and it may be particularly difficult for you where you are, because I know it's difficult for me where I am to follow this today. But if you can, spend 10 minutes in silence. Now, the reason why we want to do this is number one, um, if you're like most people, you have something that you're listening to all the time. You might be listening to a podcast, you might be listening to an audiobook, you might be listening to and scrolling on social media and listening to what's going on there. You might be listening to something on a YouTube channel, right? So, how often is it that we just allow ourselves to sit in silence? You don't have to necessarily be meditating or doing anything with that time, but just to give yourself 10 minutes to allow yourself, to allow your brain, your thoughts, and your consciousness to have silence where no one is telling you what to think. No one's telling you something to visualize in your brain. Nothing, you're not looking at any visual stimuli. And you can just sit or lie down for 10 minutes in silence deliberately and just let the peace of your thoughts, hopefully it's peaceful, um, just let your own consciousness be without any stimuli. And sometimes it's very hard because we're always, as I said, we're always listening, we're always doing something, right? Just sit in 10 minutes and see what happens. And see if that message from your body or some other aspect of your energy field doesn't come up for you and doesn't provide you with some inspiration, some excitement, some feelings of what you should be moving into, and just see how sitting in silence for 10 minutes can impact you and your life right now. So I thank you so much for joining me on this day 4 of the Summer of Self Love. I hope you will, oh my goodness. I hope you're not hearing all of this nonsense that's going on outside my house. It sounds like somebody just launched a rocket outside my door. But anyway, maybe just put your hands on your heart for a couple of seconds. Let gratitude rise. Just be grateful for the day that we've had. For those who celebrate, happy July 4th. For those who don't, struggle through all the noise somehow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. and I will see you next time.